Okay, Erica, this is mainly for you, but I'm going to do a little bit of information and share with you. We had talked about Librela and potentially adding it for you. So I'm going to see if I can add this shortened version of the presentation that we're doing with Zoetis. So first, Librela, as I think we've talked about, is a completely different way that it works. It is a monoclonal antibody. So it's not going through liver, kidneys, or anything like that. It blocks something called NGF or nerve growth factor. So it's a different way that it works. And we have been just blown away by the responses. I think the easiest thing for me to do is to let you see what a couple of owners are saying first, and then I'll show you some of the before and after kind of videos that we have.
I'm Celeste Davis. I have a 13-year-old Shetland sheepdog named Roxy, and she was sleeping about 20 plus hours a day prior to the Librela shot. And once we got the Librela shot, within 2 weeks, we noticed a difference and started being able to stand up easier and just seemed to move easier. And now I think she's had 5 shots now. It's like having a different dog again. She is just livelier. She plays with the puppy 3 or 4 times a day. She is running around and spinning more. She's barking. She just basically had stopped living prior to Librela. So it is amazing how much better she looks and feels. And you can see it in her eyes, how she's just livelier. And so we're just thrilled.
Started Librela
Yes,
because he was sore,
limping, trouble moving around.
and he still has a little
Yes,
hitchy,
yep,
but you've noticed a pretty good difference.
amazing difference. And like night and day difference. Like he is back. He is 11, 12, and he's totally a different dog.
We need to get him. So he feels better?
Yes.
Well,
Runs
there's
in the
no
yard
way he
with
can
her.
keep up with her.
He keeps up with her.
So Bella is how old?
Almost next week she'll be a year.
And she is nuts. We just took her. She is like
She's high energy.
So she's high energy, but he's the happiest dog. So he's like moving up. He knows where the treat is.
Yeah, he keeps up with her in the yard all the time. And he some days runs circles around her.
So. Okay, so next, this is Roxy. She is actually now 12, and I had Theo's age wrong. He's 11. He's not 9, but he acts like he's 9. Roxy is 12. That's the dog that she was talking about earlier. And she was taking a medication and she was a bit reluctant to rise. She slept most of the day, as you heard her talk about. So that was her original, and then is the next one we'll show you. We've got 2 with her.
Here, put your foot down.
So they called that her spin cycle, and I'm now seeing I'm probably in the way of it. See if I can move. There we go. So they called that her spin cycle, and she had not done that in years, and she's now displaying it. And then after a few more injections, this was after her 4th, she had been relatively avoiding the puppy, didn't have a lot of interest in playing with the puppy, but now you can see she's actually seeking the puppy out for play. This is a different Roxy. She had not been on anything medicine wise. She'd been on, I think, maybe a joint supplement. But we had been talking about it. We had just gotten involved with some Librela. And at that point, owner was there for a different reason, wanted to know if we could give it a try. And within 8 days, we were seeing that type of a difference, which is impressive. Molly has elbow arthritis. Shows some of her improvement. Kobe also has elbow arthritis. He would get some relief with an anti-inflammatory, but he was just so much better with Librela. So I hope that gives you a taste of what we're seeing, along with some other, that's Miss Davis, but also some other reports. This dog is Rascal is a 14-year-old Westie who is under treatment for cancer in his colon. He could not have certain types of medications, but there are no contraindications with Librela, and he started right when we got it in September and has been doing really well. Breezy has a number of things that she works through, but Librela has made a big difference in her arthritis and her getting around. So hopefully you can see a little bit about it and can reach out to me. We can get in touch and do a review, make sure that it makes sense for you, and go ahead and get started.